grasshoppers. Better late than never, as usual. Diligent daily trading. The new schedule, kicking my tuchus. Super Blitz Swiss. Let's get to our event that everyone is expecting us to be at. Whew. Coffee. So, Continental Chess Association organizer and director Bill Goichberg is an international master, I believe. We're going to look into updating this. Domination. Thank you, Mad Quick Chess, for that Prime subscription yesterday. I was dominating the tournament from relative start to finish, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. There were just too many players in the event, and Conte de Luna caught up with me. Is he here today? Yes, he's in action. The race has begun between us, so I'm not that late. Oh. This tournament is going to be ending at 5:55. Good morning, Eric Keto. How are you? You're up late or up early, one way or the other. We're going to stick with our E4 repertoire. We're going to do a little bit of Chessable this morning. So against the Berlin, I'm going to try an idea of Kramnik's. Oh, I take that back. I already flubbed it. What? Not so sure about this. Not so certain of this. Either my opponent moved too quickly. Oh no. I believe you. I need to do something to adjust my schedule. And like we schedule everything else, you know, I have to schedule my evenings a bit better. Kicking my tuchus. Playing in billiards leagues Monday and Tuesday night. It's setting my week off. I don't know that you have. Chess.com or Lee Chess? I would love to see that. I have a little extra time today. Apostolette was asking about a candidates match yesterday when I had to run off to school. What did my opponent do? Ye gads. Let's see. I really do want to trade queens. I really, really do. I also want to win material. So therefore, okay, pasta. starting to enjoy this position a wee bit, just a wee bit better. Let's see here, moment of truth. Can I play this way? Let's keep up the pressure. And now for something relevant. Why am I using my mouse? Good morning, Warnaki. Good morning, Frenier. What's up, man? I guess I am, although it's hard to believe that I'm awake. It's truly, truly hard to believe that I am awake. Can I just play check? And start capturing everything that he owns? I wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. They don't make 1800s like they used to. Schattenkrieger. Sorry for that, man. He is also probably up late or up early. I'm not awake. That does sound like me. I'm very happy. That's unfortunate. I do look at games on cheese.com. I'm not that biased. I have heard a rumor that the Internet Chess Club has been sold. Believe it or not, ICC apparently has been sold. I have heard through the grapevine of my assistant teacher. And Bullet's so sad. I love swindling people in any time control. Kudos, Warnaki. Am I going to get 3 games in? That's my hope. That's my small dream. Is to try to play a minimum of 3 games every day. Ron? What is going on with Ron? He lost to Schattenkrieger. But how? How could he lose to Schattenkrieger? And chess loser. I hate losing to chess losers. I don't know who bought it. You were minus 12 in material. That's the sweet thing. But you swindled him for the whole point, I hope. I hope you didn't flag him. I'm not sure if that counts as a swindle in my book. Just to dirty flag someone. Not quite the same. But if you set up a cheesy mate like I did to Lara, Lara Tejas, Chiquitas, as we, I don't know if it was Frenier who pointed out. Satoshi Sentai, how are you? Senstal. Satoshi, good morning. Nice. Yeah, I like it when you have a concept and you play for it. Alright, moment of truth. Ron is testing my true repertoire here. What is going to be my true repertoire? Caro-Kann. Solid. Not swaying. I will add the long variation. Not entirely sure. That I can justify this one. not entirely sure that I can justify this one. I'm not castling. Therein lies the tale, that I am not castling. I'm going to be very happy with a minority attack, though. Have it your way. I'm really asking for it this morning. Chess. Yeah, I'm really asking for it. Indeed, I'm asking for it. I am totally crushed, by the way. Totally crushed. Totally crushed. Funny business going on? Yeah, it's all funny business. Ron is increasing his advantage over me game by game. I will adapt. You're welcome, Ron. Cheers, man. I did have a plan against the long variation, but I'm just not feeling it today. First game I've lost in 2 days. At least I lost it to an appropriate player. The International Master Bill Goichberg Arena. It is not mentioned on his Wikipedia page that he's an International Master. KPL, good morning. Yeah, I'm worried that Luca, something happened to Luca, or something happened to Luca's account. Do I want to play with Queen takes d4 and test him that way? Yeah. I've seen that before, Chess Logic. I'm trying to read both comments in both streams, in both chat rooms, but it's not that easy. I don't mind anyone centralizing my knight. Just have to make sure that I don't get hornswoggled in any way, shape, or form. This was part of the plan. This was part of the plan. And let's see here. This has to be part of the plan. Common move in these positions. Now the hard part, choosing where my knights are going. Where my breakthrough will be. Oh, you're going to give back the bishop just like that? Totally unexpected. So, well, if you're going to have a bishop on that square, I'm willing to sack a pawn. Yeah. I should have pushed where I was supposed to push. Scared. I do know the importance of bullet. Oh. Dropped it on the E1. My plan was to undermine D6. It's going on my permanent record, folks. It's going on my permanent record, rook to E1. Rotten Lemons, the creator. I feel like I should make Rotten Lemons a VIP because he has the celebrity appearance on the rare occasion. I hope school has finished well. I really have to thank you for my Discord. We have really not made use of the Reddit. Just don't have enough traffic. But the Discord, Rotten Lemons is responsible for much of the skeletal structure of the dojo. Citric fruit. You're a mod. I can't imagine what channel that would be. I certainly hope it's someone who knows you. I hope it isn't Mad Quick Chess. I've not looked into the limits on VIP versus mod. Attila Turzo. Ah, congratulations, KPL. I should have checked the stats before I lost to him. It doesn't look like my last loss to him would have made got a chess book for openings. Modern chess openings. Encyclopedia of chess openings. Or a Mastering the Openings by Johan Halston. That I recommend. What? Why is it for near a VIP? Are you sure? That's craziness. I'm going to give Logic the shout out before I forget. Woo! We had a really rough start. I think it has to do with the music. I really can't do it with some of this NCS move music sometimes. I need something a little bit more blood pumping. After all, that's why I bought the speaker. Now that our stream, for the most part, is over, where I have no apologies. is a gender coder? What is a gender coder? Rogan may be working. He has these 12-hour shifts that take up several days of his week. Alex Pagalian is in Sacramento. Wait a minute, are you near Oscar's place? Oscar Dominguez? Alex Pagalian, by the way, is I believe he won the world. He's a world champion in pocket in 9-ball. I'm trying to think if it was probably around 2003 or 2006. I met him in 2004, so I think he was already no. Thorsten Holman, I believe, was the world champion in 2003. Mika Immonen was the world champion in 2001. So those two are relatively good New Yorkers. Alex Pagalian does come through New York and gives lessons. I've taken a couple of hours with Alex. So I first met Alex Pagalian in 2004 when I was chatting up Phoebe, who later became his wife. I also met Darren Appleton. There's a Apostolette right on schedule. Hats on for you, Salou. Oh no. It is time. Ah, I have to open the window and I'll put my hat on. I'm actually slightly concerned that I could be under the weather. That would be even worse. Right? So you are near Oscar. He has 2 little ones now. And he has not been to New York in quite some time since he's had the little ones. He and his father used to come through and do the tables around Super Billiards Expo time for Society Billiards. They would recloth the tables, refurbish the cushions, I imagine. Well, Oscar has been concentrating on family mostly. So best of 12. I should have some text put in there. What do you think, Apostolette? What are we going to do? I'm going to find our candidates. And appropriately enough, it is Helsinki. I have to thank Pegasus for the latest chair. The last time Apostolette and I played, I'm going to go to Ron Hayes' performance here because I want to find out what happened to him in the first 2 games there. Oh, he's only at 9,420 games? Wait just a moment. He's only at 9,420 games. And I'm at 93.18. He has just blown by me within the last week, I believe. I'm positive that he has blown by me in the last week. Good morning, MD Knight. How are you, sir? VIP subscriber and #1 in the gift subs. You're a beast. He occupied that spot very nicely done. No, I am going to appreciate you soon when you least expect it, Frenier. I am. Have a good night. What time is it in New Zealand? I'm just checking now. It is midnight. Yeah, of course you should be. But then again, you play every variant. Yep, midnight indeed. You're going to bed earlier than I go to bed. That is the problem. If I go to bed after 1 o'clock, it is very difficult to get up for a 5 a.m. stream. It's very close to not happening these days. But I did have a way of trying to refurbish the FIDE. I'm drawing a blank right now. Was he playing an action match with FIDE? You are probably the most, what's the right word? Loquacious chatter on the stream. I will give you that much, Frenier. MD Knight, thank you for the cheer. You are the best, man. I know it's just starting your work day. It must be very early for you, too. That's what I imagine. It must be very early for you. So we were looking at Ron Hayes, rough start. We could also look at my terrible game against Ron. I contributed to both 6 a.m. indeed. Cheers. I didn't realize that you were in the same time zone as me. For some reason, I thought you were just about an hour off. So Ron Hay, who in full beast mode, I am Bill Goichberg. There we go. I'm going to see how this relates to me. Now, I never play this position as black, so c'est la vie. I would never be caught dead on the black side of this. I would be caught on the white side of it. So I've won every game with white. Well, I take that back. How did I lose that game? Oh, it's not showing on stream. I think I have to insert it if I go into analysis mode. This version of the Knights, is this true? Yeah, I avoid this position like the plague. Yuck. Ouch. So how can we possibly lose this? This is not that losable yet. It is terrible for black. Uh-oh. What in the world? And now... Wait just a moment here. This all looks good. C takes D3. Of course. That makes sense. Where are you, Apostolate? But seriously, MD Knight, are you playing over the board chess? That's the question. Are you playing over the board chess? I'm trying to work it into my schedule. Desperately trying to work it into my schedule. I think I have to get Dubai out of the way. And I have to get a live stream in, an IRL stream in, to test my camera in order to get to Dubai. I'm going to have to figure it out. And I'm going to have Wi-Fi there, because I don't think I can afford the data plan in Dubai, necessarily. Probably should have chosen my hotel on the quality of the internet service. I remember I tried streaming a class from a car dealership, and the people that were quietly waiting for their cars in the car dealership were yelling at me for making too much noise. So now white is totally winning. If they capture on c4, that makes sense. There's nothing here for black. And in this particular position, one more time, we have c takes d3, but it's not easy to see at all. Yeah, that knight is a wonder knight. As the John Mayer song goes, that knight is, hey, apostolate, he's back. So dude, what are we doing, man? I was asking if we're doing 3-2 or 1-1 apostolate. I'm positive that you can take advantage of me. Candidates with the popcorn, exactly. Aye, aye, at 6:14. Three plus two, good. Not gonna get farmed. I love your attitude. Let's work on the score here. So last time, edit com, score, and we haven't played one since 11/26. Three plus two, best of 12. Oops. Hold the phone. There we go. I had to close a box. That was such a misleading game, how black took over that game and was just totally winning, and then wasn't. What was the impetus there? Was it time trouble? I guess it was. But even in this position, Queen to G4, yeah? I guess so. Yeah, this looks rather devastating. Check. Can we play this way? I think so. I think we can play almost any way in this position. C takes D3. That is exactly what I was looking at. And then Queen takes E4. And the Rook can never leave the second rank because of the threat on G2. And the King can never take on H3 just because of the thingamajiggy. That's rough. MD Knight. Dude. Alright. 3 plus 2, candidates match, debating on whether or not I refresh my coffee before I go. Do you need to do anything? Facilities? The tail of the tape. did I lose so many rating points in Blitz? I used to be a good player, you know. Back in the day, I used to actually know how to play. It's a very sad story. I have 28 parent-teacher conferences, maybe more, by the way. Maybe more. When someone reaches 3 points. Coffee bathroom break when someone reaches 3 points. Sounds like a deal. Let's do it that way. We're really slow on the followers. I have not been doing the simuls, as Ron pointed out. I've fallen off the trail of the simuls, the building of the dojo. But we're holding steady at 1,900 members. On November 5th, this is over the board chess, right, Pegasus? I have to go back to our Leonid Stein tomorrow. I hope I'm able to stream longer. Did Apostolette join us today? At all? I have to find Apostolette. Challenge me. Apostolette. Oh my god. I can't spell Apostolette to save my life. Of course, there we go. 3-2. Let's get this party started. Jeez whiz. He's 3 times us, Pegasus. That's too bad. I was going to say, let us put a team in from our school. Saturday team event. 3rd of November, team 1. 4th of November, team 1, 2. Got it. So 3 teams of 8 players. Where am I going with this? Oh, there it is. We're off and running. Oh, I have to change the stream title. Silly me. Good news is the clock does not start running in this such a casual match. Let's see how much of this I can keep. FIDE training. Control Z. No, I wiped out my whole thing. My stream manager. I'm not saving it. I'm going back. What? It's not casual. Is it casual? Oh, good. Hold the phone. Candidates match. Master Chess Dojo versus Apostolette 3+2 best of 12. That works out well. I'm just setting the stream title. I'll be right with you. I apologize for the delay. Okay, so Discord is the only one that's going to be pushed off. At worst. try that. It was not pushed off. All right, we're off and running. What? Oh. My rhetoric obviously is showing. So what do I want to do with this fellow? Do I have any surprises for him? I think not. So against the E6. I think if I had any surprises at all, it would have to be in this department. Right here. Now that he's played H5, we're busting it up. It's correct. We are busting, busting, busting it up. I should have taken care of one other issue before I did that, but I think this is all going to work out. That is the remarkable thing about this attack. Yes. So takes Sonora. OMG. I don't know where I begin and where I stop. MD Knight, you are very valued. Thank you so much for being here. Adelina, how are you? Adelina is also a streamer, it appears, hiding in our so now that I've got that one in, I'm not sure what A6 is all about, but let's just play it this way. I'll play it this way. So, can't do that anymore. That plan is off the books. I'm flailing. Queen G6 was not really ready. May have to return and admit that I did not know what I was doing. I may actually have to admit that I did not know what I was doing when I sacrificed my now for something completely irrelevant. This does not make sense. First things first, let's go in that direction. And now we're going to seek some exchanges. What is Adelina up to? Does she play chess? That is the question. I'm going to let someone else do the research. Not expected. Not expected at all. In the battle of unexpected moves, one choice stands out. In the battle of unexpected moves, I know you weren't at all surprised. Let's get the score updated. Yes. Let's take full advantage of the fact that we have a free pawn. No. So there is some compensation in this that I find very, very annoying. But I'm going to take a different tack. Now that those knights are miscoordinated. This is around the time when hero requests become very, very dangerous. That was pretty obvious. I'm going to punch you in the schnoz, though, I thought. Or do I give back the pawn? You got... This is not a threat. Do I give back the pawn? This is not a threat. But do I give back the pawn? Oh, that's not what I threat. That's not what I meant at all. No. I was talking about one other thing concerning my d6 square. That was the threat that I said was not a threat, which I'm going to make it a threat now. I'm taking 2 in a row, and I have to unravel myself. This is the question. That was what I had to see. Although I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to play that move straight away. Can I do this? Oh no! Darn it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't have a choice in the matter. Now we scooch. Yeah, I didn't have a choice in the matter. Very sad. Yuck. You may have me here, sir. You may and did have me. Two exchanges down. Boo. Boo, 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 but I'm still dead lost. I was expecting F3 and G4. Robbing me of all of the possibilities, but unfortunately you still have the same idea. 1-1. Apostolate on a tear. Nicely done, sir. I knew I shouldn't have experimented with success. Should not have experimented with success. I played this so badly last time. So we're going to take a coffee break when someone reaches 3 points. Going with the main line. This is the game of chicken as to whether or not one of us castles kingside. Cheers, Hydration Station, Pegasus. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Rotten Lemons. It is great to see you, buddy. The hat's on request from Rotten Lemons. It could be me. I know. I cannot wait to go to Helsinki and have a pint or two. Even if I'm only there for 2 days. I go to Dubai, I'm flying halfway around the world for 4 days. Right? 5 days. I really should do longer. I haven't decided where I'm putting my queen yet. I'm waiting for him to commit his pawns. Is it time? It's time. It's time to rob him of his glorious center. I haven't decided how I'm going to rob him of his glorious center, but I am going to rob him of his glorious center. Well, that's interesting. Totally unexpected. Alright, I don't know where we're going from here. We will plot it out as carefully as we need to. More gambit idea. The knight d5, I think it's just a plain old sacrifice in the Sicilian. So now the moment of truth. Now is a moment of truth. Do I have anything here? I'm giving up on the idea of trapping the queen for another idea. And we will see. I expected no less from you. I just have to plot this out appropriately. I don't want any checks. I don't want any hanging pawns. I just want a clear shot at my opponent's king. And now for something completely irrelevant. What a positional win. I should not have won that one. I know, it was just so rich. Those time and off positions are like that. So far, We're holding our own with the serve. Whoa, I almost burned my coffee cup because it's empty. The warmer was still on. B4, on the first move, he forgot the superior E4 followed by B4. So here we have a very straightforward time advantage versus the two center pawns. I'm just a hanging. And now for something completely irrelevant. All right, looks like we're cooking with sterno now, folks. We are cooking with sterno. I feel like I should take that free pawn, but it's not so free. I like the pawn on the G file. So we have 4 active pieces. He is finally attacking us. We're the one attacking him. Candidates match, best of 12. I do want to make it a little cheaper. So everybody wants to play one game, right? All these viewers show up that want to play just one game. Isn't that crazy? It's like a hit and run. I just want to test myself in one game, but one game doesn't decide anything. Are you good? Can you get lucky? Can you super flag the National Master? Probably. You probably flag me every day of the week. Every single day. You can flag me every single day. There's no doubt about it in my mind. But in a series of games, now we'll actually learn something about ourselves. I cannot wait to find out more news about chessclub.com being sold. Craziness. Absolute, utter, bitter craziness. Absolute, utter, bitter craziness. So, moment of truth time. What does it all mean? What does it mean? Let's keep everybody defended. while we attack. Let's keep everyone defended. I did not expect that move. Sorry, buddy. That was just one quick move without thinking. That is indeed what that move was. All right. Tentative timeout. Coffee. And the score, if anyone can put that up, if anyone comes in, a little bit about myself. My strongest student, we need, oh yeah, he really blasted me with that game. We're going to put on Lee Chess TV Blitz for the viewing audience while I run for it. Facilities, coffee, phone, so I don't lose touch with reality. Oh. happy to say that I caught up on my Twitter a little bit. The World Blitz and Rapid Championships begin on Christmas Day in Kazakhstan. I'm missing Thanksgiving in the USA with my family to go to Dubai. Can I go 2 for 2 without losing it? Can I go 2 for 2 in World Championship? Travels. Probably not, right? Hashtag chess. Hero request E3. All right. That was well timed. Let me plug in my phone. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter or on my socials, you will find them here. How are we doing in this match? 4.5 half. Arthur Dent. Arthur Dent. Is that Two-Face? Alright, we're back. Thank you for the challenge, Apostolate. E3. I'm not sure what my stats are in this particular category. But I will sneak into the Yusupov Koli, the Koli Zukatort. Cheers, Rotten Lemons. I feel like I should VIP him because he is certainly our celebrity in this particular endeavor. We're going for it. 95 was kind of screaming out for me, but I'm going to hold on that one. Hold that thought. Drunk Viper did something very similar than Coming to the Hill. Drunk Viper. Gaming chair, Pock. Exactly. 2 gaming chairs. I should turn around the one in the back. Interesting. Undermining the E5 square. He definitely got me there. Can I get him to move the same piece twice? Skewerville. Que pasa? Whoa, thank you Quadraspassky for the 6 months. That's a VIP. Welcome back, sir. You scored the best Lead Chess username besides Quadraspassky, which I happen to enjoy quite a bit. I don't know if there's a safe square for his queen. That is the trick. I do not know if there is a safe square for his queen in this particular position. Now Queen A5 was necessary. Queen A5 was what I was calculating. I think I was going to have to take the exchange after Rook to C2 check. Queen takes B5, Rook takes B2, and I have some difficulty in castling. For those of you who don't know me, I am FIDE trainer John MacArthur, National Master in the United States. Been teaching chess for soon to be 5 decades. Is that crazy? Is that true? No, 40 years. I will have 4 decades of teaching experience. I wanted to try something new there. This might be the time for something new. Leave this to me. My best Darth Vader line. Okay, pasa. So, interestingly enough, this that and of course, we always know that Apostolate loves trading queens and gambit situations. I will have the most atrocious pawn structure at the end of it all. Whoa! He does have the 2 bishops. Am I only up 1 pawn? This is really a mess, I have to admit. Am I only up 1 pawn? Hard to believe. Check. 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 We'll go this way. getting his pawn back, but he's going to have to give back the 2 bishops as well. "99 Facebook notifications, 5 messages, and 15 group updates." Is that craziness? It is. It is absolute and utter craziness and chaos. Not a big fan of what's happening here, but okay. Gonna have to barnacle. Not a big fan of the 2 attackers, 2 defenders. Not a big fan of blocking. Okay. And now for something completely irrelevant. Let's keep the bishop out of the game. Try to keep the rook out of the game. No! Good morning, Princess Fiel. Yeah, that's the only thing that I've been keeping here. Fiel Princess. It is International Master Bill Goichberg's birthday today. His Wikipedia page is sorely lacking. For those of you who do not know Bill Goichberg, he has provided chess, next level chess organization for decades, since the 70s, in the form of the World Open and many other events. I will double his hero request. Doubling his hero request. No. And the winner is Can I go this way or should I go that way? I want it that way. We're still not giving up on the E5 square. 78 today. I'm wearing short sleeves for 78. Hopefully that doesn't mean 78 parent-teacher conferences. Crossing my fingers on that one. Crossing my fingers that she does not mean 78 parent-teacher conferences. Oh my God, he's 78 today, indeed. You know, it doesn't say anything about his chest strength. On his Wikipedia page, and it should. Too bad I don't have a white squared bishop. Look at that king. Look at that king. So now, fighting for the center. Yeah, there is a problem, Houston. There's a very serious problem in this position. That much is true. He was on the Olympiad team too. Between the two of us, we probably know as more Bill Goichberg statistics that could easily right the ship. All right, moment of truth time. What is he attacking and what is he threatening? I do not know, but I'm trying to sacrifice material here, by the way. I am trying to sacrifice material. He's not cooperating. So we're going to have to at least remove one of his major pieces on the H file. Que pasa? Okay. I'm still trying to sacrifice material, but it doesn't look like I'm going to succeed. It really does not look like I'm going to succeed. At all. My knight on D2 is definitely feeling it. Oh, maybe we are going to sacrifice material. Not what I was expecting, by the way. Not at all what I was expecting. ¿Qué pasa? Leave this to me. How do I get there from here? No! Ah, yes. Bill Goichberg. For the Hall of Fame. He's not in it yet. He has contributed quite a bit. That was another 3 games. We could almost do another break, but oh, he's already in it. As well, he should be. What in the world is going on here? I have to take that one. I will admit that Apostolate has pounded me in these positions before. I need to return the favor. I do. So now that I've returned the favor, so queen takes b7, knight takes e5, queen takes d5, knight takes e5, f takes e5. Is it worth a pawn? Is it worth sacking a pawn for this? Probably not. So let's continue to develop normally. Chess. Leave this to me. All right, went in with Bulgar. See you in a bit, Princess Fiel. See you in a bit. It is nice to actually have a morning to yourselves every now and then. I love your new building though, Princess Fiel. I like the Norwegian-ness of your name. So it has taken the entire match to get back to where I started because Apostolate pounded me that one game. Pounded me that one game. So now what is going on? Well, we have to guard against disasters, or at least most natural disasters. Check. Should we throw in rook to b? No, we can't. Almost everything is covered. Almost. Am I going to lose this game positionally? I guess not. Maybe. But whoa. I do not recognize this fellow at all. I really do not recognize him at all. First things first, we have to drive him into the corner. We have to threaten to threaten. Is that a threat? It is a threat. I might actually have to castle. How annoying is that? First things first, let's get our pawn majority moving. Oh, is that the problem? I see. It's a wee bit of a problem, just a wee bit. Good. And now for something completely irrelevant. Getting my knight to the best possible square. He got me. This is a moral victory, definitely for him. Definitely a moral victory. 6-2 at the moment. What was I doing in that particular position? Nice work, sir. Definitely a moral victory. Nice work, sir. You are strong. Yeah, I'm going for it. This time he's ready. Whoa! He traded off his dark squared bishop, Dudovich. He traded off his dark squared bishop. That's craziness. Knight on f to d7 is the positional move which he could not make. But maybe knight e5, knight on e to d7 to get rid of that bishop would be the shot. Hen chess. Where are my sound notifications need to be turned up in every single setting. I really do have to pay attention to these things. We're off to the races. Off to the races. Where are you headed? You're going there? Fine. 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 I will be filling in the training schedule, and I'm going to be amending it to end a little bit sooner. So that I can get to school on time every day. It's taken me a while to figure out exactly what I need to do. Okay, pasta. And now for something completely irrelevant. His light square bishop is a little bit of a pain in the tuchus. Where is he going? Thank you for following, Mahmood.
This nation knows you know you stand.
I am live now, Hen Chess. Great to see you, sir. Ban me, please. I am a noob. Thank you for following, Peter 120. I checkmated my opponent's queen, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. My opponent is a voracious attacking genius, like you would not believe. Because my opponent is a voracious attacking genius, checkmating his queen, Goichberg. Wait just a moment, did we just get who I thought we got? Did we get a raid? Oh no, did I not notice that? Thank you so much, Goichberg. You are the most generous, thank you full. I thank you so much. for the raid. Cheers. She, of course, already knows that she's one of my favorite streamers, but let's give her the shout out. And we might need to make her one of the legends of the stream. Let me just make sure that she's not already one of the legends of the stream, but she is now. With 44, I believe she qualifies as one of the legends of the stream. Thank you for the support, Pegasus. So now I just have to decide how we're going to be going about seizing this person down. It is a moral victory for Apostolette, by the way. The score of the match. I can't believe I outlasted Chessbay. Chessbay should still be streaming.
This nation knows you know you
Thank
stand
you,
still.
Bobby of Brunei. Of Brunel. Brunei, yes. Noob. No. Unfortunately, I am... watch me lose this particular game with this raid, but I don't mind at all. Chessbay is always worth it. I am a FIDE trainer. Let's just get all of our stuff up here. FIDE trainer, national master in the United States, national master. I used to be good. When Chessbay was born, I used to be good. Believe it or not. It is hard to believe. Let's get our pieces into those squares. We're just going to continue getting our pieces into those squares that he's invited us into. It's possible that I'll win on time, but the reason why I'm winning on time is because I have an amazing position. So when you have an amazing position, it is not that hard. Okay, he's offering me a little something. We're going to continue in. I'm afraid I'm just going to remove the defender of the knight. I'm unfortunately giving him some counterplay. Just a wee bit of counterplay. Checkmating the knight. Locking down. Soon. Let's lock down on the knight some more. And now we can use our knight for evil purposes. Let's go to c6 with our knight. Yes, we're going to c6 with our knight. The drawback, though, is knight on b7 will then have a purpose on d8. Yeah, you could call that a win on time, hen chess, but literally it is so difficult to make decisions in chess that you will just basically run out of time anyway. So thank you, Bonnie of Brunei, PETA 120, Mahmood for the follow. Thank you, Chessbay, for the raid. Hen Chess, cheers. Also, MD Knight for the gift subs. He's leading the gift sub count with a magical 10. And the bits from Pegasus, namaste. Yeah, my strongest student is Grandmaster Mark Arnold. Oh, Ron, it is great to see you. It is so great to see you. I'm trying to think of the first time I met you was accidentally through your wife in 1989 or 1990 at the New York Open. I think it might have been 1989 when she thought I was Yasser Seirawan. And then you came up. And that was, I think, the first time we met in 1989 at the New York Open. Grandmaster Ron Henley, ladies and gentlemen. Easily VIP status. Let's make sure we take care of that. Hold on, let me update the score of the match. 7-2. It was a moral victory for Apostolette as he wow, I can't believe it. Did you come with Chessbay? Chessbay happens to be one of my favorite streamers as well. There's a whole Hungarian contingent of chess streamers that I get along with for the most part. The most comical of all of them is chess coach Andres Toth. Oh my god. Not politically correct though. And I do have to add Chess Bay to our legends. That's awesome, Ron. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it, buddy. Believe it or not, I stream every morning at about 5 a.m., 5:20 is when the arena starts. I don't know if the dojo command works. Let's make sure. Yeah, so I will be adding birthdays every single day, Ron, and I also do a chess calendar for both iPad, or for iCal and Google, that I try to keep updating constantly as I find more and more birthdays that I'm missing. I'm hoping that your birthday's already in there. Let me know if it's not. But then I run arenas on that particular day. It's tough if your birthday runs up against Tal. For example, the other day, Daniel Naroditsky, Laura Unick from the stream of Chiquitas, who are among our legends, and Mikhail Tal, among others, were on the same day. And like, you have to pick a guy to celebrate a birthday. It's crazy, right? If I can only do one arena that day, it's really tough. And so I got Laura Unick on. Are you going to Dubai, Ron? I got Laura Unick on Instagram. I'm pretty certain that I follow you on my socials, Ron. I definitely think I follow you if you're on Twitter or on Instagram. But if I don't, I will catch up with you soon. But Ron Henley, by the way, used to produce an amazing series of videos with and or about chess in the United States with Anatoly Karpov. And sunny South Florida. I have been thinking about not just Florida, but I mean, I hope everything's okay with the COVID thing. They had the big to-do about your Surgeon General, or is it the Surgeon General? The health department, the head of the health department basically is now towing the governor's DeSantis's line. And he's basically saying, oh, vaccinations are not worth it. The head of the health department. I'm trying to think if it's the Florida Surgeon General or not. I can't remember the title. I just saw it last night. Yeah, I'm hoping it's a tough match. I'm hoping that there will be a little bit more blood. Absolutely hoping that there will be a bit more blood than in Karyakin. They had one win each until the devastating but tiebreaker. Living on increment. Endgames, by the way, endgames and middle games are where most of us should concentrate our skill in understanding to a great extent. You can do this through the games of Grandmasters. As I think Ron Henley did a great video series. I remember one, I don't know how many parts it was, with Lev Albert. Lev Albert is still at the Russian Tea Room here in Manhattan on 55th Street. I saw him not long ago. He always invites me over. He always invites me to come over and take some books because he has extra books that he has not yet given out. So Ron, you might, if you're still in contact with him, perhaps he might contribute some to your chess program as gifts. I love to hand out, I have a lot of extra books, even though you can't see all of my books on both sides, but on the tops of the shelves I have the extra books that I often hand out for prizes and tournaments and after-school programs. Yeah, Nippo is an uncomfortable opponent. He is way overdue in realizing his potential, because when they were young, for anyone else who doesn't know it, yeah, those were amazing. So the ICC was just purchased, Ron. Did you know that? The purchase is supposed to take place in 2024, be completed in 2024, I think. But I'm not sure who bought ICC. or what they're going to do with their instructional content. Basically, I'm going to go on because I'm still a member. I think I'm a member through 2024, maybe 2027. I've got membership credits all the way through, and I still use it quite a bit. The only reason I use Lichess is because it is far more convenient for the general population. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, Ron was hugely instructive, and he always asked insightful questions in his interviews. And I miss hanging out with you. I remember when I went to your apartment. I don't know if you were living in Chelsea at the time, maybe East 20th Street, way back when. I can't remember what we were doing at that point, but it was nice to visit you and hang out with you at that time. I am, of course, completely in awe of grandmasters and their abilities, but at the same time, I'm happy to share a bit of the understanding in chess. I hope. Well, we should not forget about the amazing content. It has. St. Louis has stolen our thunder to a certain extent. St. Louis and Ben Feingold's Atlanta Chess Center. Good for him. Peter Giannotto's and the Charlotte Chess Center. We have 3 major chess centers that are really doing well, and if I don't doubt it, I wouldn't put it past Ron to make Miami another chess capital because of the weather and it's also a hub, by the way. I have to mention that if you're on a hub, like Atlanta is an airline hub, all the airlines may or may not intersect through Atlanta, New York, Chicago, not really St. Louis, although Delta may be St. Louis. Yeah, I was listening to the Perpetual Chess podcast. I haven't gotten to yours if you've been on, but I'm re-listening to the Perpetual Chess podcast, and John Donaldson was in episode number 55 or so, and he was talking about Mechanics Chess Club, how he enters the games, promoting his book, and then he had a revisit to the Perpetual Chess podcast in the last 60 or so. I think they're up to about 170 episodes, give or take. Yeah, I'm very happy that Cuba and the Cuban players are succeeding. Do you have Becerra there? You have the other fellow. Oh, drawing a blank. Luzon. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. At this moment, unfortunately, I'm also about to take you. So you don't have today off for Veterans Day, unfortunately. That's too bad. So I bought my daughter's car. And ironically, the Grandmaster who I can't think of, well, I mean, maybe I mentioned Lanier Dominguez. It wasn't Lanier Dominguez. But I bought my car from a dealership, and the owner of that particular franchise was from Cuba, and when he found out that I taught chess, he immediately went into Cuban chess mode, and I was happy to be able to reel off several of their players for him and give him updates on what they were doing, which always works out. It's not unlike how my apartment on the Upper East Side, I was able to get it because the real estate owner of the real estate, who was checking my credentials, said that his masseuse, her husband, was the New York State chess champion. So I'm like racking my brain to come up with a New York State chess champion whose wife is a masseuse. And I came up with under 1800 New York State chess champion Michael Amore, who's the only guy I knew whose wife was a masseuse. Oh, I am so jealous, Ron, getting rolling down Route 1 for school. Enjoy your day, Ron. Again, for those of you who don't know, Grandmaster Ron Henley, very prestigious United States Grandmaster, writer, instruction up the wazoo on You also had another. I thought you did another series for someone other than ICC, but I'm trying to remember what the company was. But you've done so much for U.S. chess over the years. But I'll never forget meeting you in 1988. That was great. Nice. Oh, holy cow. Let's follow. Let's give him a shout out. I should have already checked you out. Throw Ron a follow, and he is using ICC, so that's awesome. You have not changed a bit. We've both aged a little bit, but aside from that, I'm positive that our humor remains intact. So awesome. No, the instructional content that Ron offers should not be missed. So if anyone has not already followed him to get the notifications, I also want to thank Chess Bay for the raid before I go, because I'm taking my grandson to school in about 10 minutes. Ron, I hope to stop on later. What time do you start? I just have to put an actual time in my memory banks, because I'm not on anything tonight. I was watching. By the way, Amazon Prime is allowing rentals of No Time to Die, so I was watching that again last night. Donnie Ariel, Ron Henley is just leaving. Why isn't... Donnie Ariel, I am elect as Perpetual Chess Podcast. I'm actually re-listening to every single Perpetual Chess Podcast by Ben Johnson, because I love it so much. And I'm going to add Ron Henley. I'm going to check his schedule here. He has a schedule tonight. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's in 10 hours. Banter Blitz with ICC members. Absolutely. Yeah, Donnie was a player. He has 2 little ones now. Every morning. On weekends I start a little later, about 7:55, and I do mean to incorporate ICC into my streams a little bit more if I get a chance. The only benefit from Lee Chess, to a great extent, the main benefit from Lee Chess, is that you get the advertising exposure, which is key. I wonder if this is going to work. We have a bot just for this. I don't know. USCF. Maybe I need to put the whole name. No, it's not going to work. We have a bot that does all this stuff that I never know. Aha. Maybe it'll give me that one. Nope. Maybe Skocky bot is offline. Needless to say. I'm glad you stopped in, Donnie. Gave me a chance to zip you up there as a VIP. Where are we going? Does someone have an idea? Since I'm going to take my grandson to school in about 7 minutes. The sun is getting in my eyes. I usually prefer Lee Chess. Usually prefer English. We have a new guy here that I have not seen in some time. I believe he's a follower of our stream, and that's why I know him. But Ron, have a great day. Some of the other streamers are doing other things. We have enough that we might, oh no, we don't have 15 anymore. C'est la vie. Babelbox. I'm going to give this fellow a shot, just because. NMI is playing Among Us. Babelbox is a strong player. I don't know that he has a title, but I'm going to give him a shot. Let's go to a really strong player. And I hope everyone enjoys him. Doesn't have quite the same. Thank you, Pegasus, for the bits. Thank you, MD Knight. Quadraspassky for the 6 months. Baba Brunet, Bobby of Brunet for the follow. Peta 120. Mahmood. Chessbay for the raid. Ron Henley for stopping by. Quite the amazing pleasure. And now that we know that Ron Henley is doing a stream, please be certain to follow him and catch him at 6 p.m. I am going to do everything I can to be there at 6 for him. Don't forget to follow Chessbay. Egads. Thank you for the raid. You can find me on my socials. You can do the Discord. That is the other way to get the stream announcements if you get Discord notifications. My socials, I also post on, Twitter at the same time. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you for your support. I do have to add Chessbay to the legends, and I will. Cheers. Thank you.